I'm Dr. Daniel Köhler. I'm the elected chairman of APRA Europe for more than 7 years now, I think. So the member companies seem to be somehow satisfied, or they don't find somebody else who is doing the job, I don't know. In my leisure time I have a real job. I'm head of the R&D of the business unit Truck and Trailer Components of 𝗵𝗱𝘃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 we sell trailer axles with a complete braking system, and we have a remanufacturing business ongoing for our brake calipers in the braking systems. In general, I'm more than 15 years in the remanufacturing business, and also in my PhD work I analyzed some reman supply chains. What happened? Yeah. I think the biggest development was actually that, let's say 15 years ago, remanufacturing was still something everybody did do somehow. Also the OEMs had a reman business, but it still somehow had the feeling of being something, let's say, dirty, something where the companies are not necessarily proud of. They did it because it offers smart solutions for long-term spare parts supply, and of course there were economical benefits, yeah? To save money, to have higher margins, whatever. And this changed now. Now really the last maybe 5 years it started, the companies rediscovered remanufacturing as a very powerful weapon in the aftermarket. And they fight for every euro and margin in the aftermarket in our days, as serial production business is getting more competitive every day. And also the politicians discovered that circular economy is the way to go to transform our environment and our society to save the earth. And here reman plays a very big and crucial role in my eyes, as it's the only professional industrial approach so far to really regenerate all the value adding processes we put into the part. What we call recycling is actually a downcycling. Yeah, so we destroy the parts, the shaping, we only recover on material level. And with remanufacturing, we actually regenerate the value-adding processes, the forming, the shaping, the hardening, whatever value we put into the part. And this makes remanufacturing the most sustainable business model and the highest value circular economy option. Yeah? And I think this changed. Yeah? So it was the awareness that changed from companies, from the business, that remanufacturing is something really good, something we can be proud of, even a key business model for the future. And in the past it was more something like an ugly child that has done a very good job. Yeah. Yeah, so it will be, I think it will be a challenge if whatever politicians and maybe people think reman can do, it really can do. Yeah? Maybe it's a little bit overtuned also in the moment. Yeah? For example, in the automotive aftermarket it works because let's say the serial production is happening with new parts, and then they go into the market, and then they are used, and when they are broken or no longer functioning, we return the core and can remanufacture it. So we can offer a solution for the aftermarket, but we would not be able to offer a solution in terms of quantity, in terms of technology in the product for a new serial production. The part supply would be not sufficient in terms of quantity. Yeah? So sometimes I'm wondering how people talk if they are aware of the operational hurdles and challenges. Yeah? So this will be interesting if we can say in 10 years we made it. And to recover your question, it was about the future challenges, more or less. Yeah. Yeah, and then of course we have the transition in the automotive, especially to e-mobility. Yeah, the complete powertrain, the expensive parts in the car change. We will have more and more electric vehicles in the market, so it will be a technological challenge to be able to remanufacture battery packs or e-engines and maybe also the ECUs that steer that parts. But it's also an opportunity, of course, yeah? But it's change. Yeah, for sure there will be regulatory challenges. Yeah, the taxonomy, how to deal with all of that. We have digital product passports coming. Yeah, still in our days we have a lot of problems in customs with cores. Yeah, with the old and used products, we have customs issues. We struggle in the European Union to have smooth logistics. Even in our days, and if we look into the future with data protection, with IP on software, with patents and whatever comes into the aftermarket, it will be a minefield, I guess. For sure, I'm looking forward to meet the whole remanufacturing family, the whole remanufacturing business field. Yeah. For me, it's definitely the place to be if I am in the remanufacturing business, because I will meet all relevant players and we can exchange about the views, about the future challenges, the opinions, maybe smart ways to tackle the challenges. And it will be a big fun, I think.